you may be wondering, why am I wearing this really big puffy cardigan in the middle of June when it's pretty hot out and I live in California? Well, today I'm going to be talking about high teen style, which is a really popular trend right now in South Korea, and this is the closest thing I had to match it, so I'm just gonna suffer. We're just gonna suffer through this video in the heat. I can't open my window because there would be too much noise from outside. So what is high teen? High teen is actually a combination of the words high school and teenager. This has been a trend in South Korea since about 2018, 2019-ish. High teen is actually not just a fashion style, it's like this whole aesthetic that is inspired by the rich characters from American coming-of-age movies and TV shows from the 90s and early 2000s. So movies like Clueless and Mean Girls and TV shows like Gossip Girl, for example.
Ugh, as if!
Like I said, it's like not just the style, but the overall vibe of it. So when you look up high teen on YouTube, you actually find a lot of videos that are playlists with compilations of songs from these movies and shows. Sometimes there's international Korean students who are studying in America that are making vlogs because they're based in the US. It's actually really interesting to me because it reminds me a bit of like how, you know, Korean pop culture, like K-pop, Korean dramas, Korean fashion, all that stuff has started to become more popular outside of Korea. It's kind of like the opposite, where they are almost romanticizing like the high school life and like things like that here. As someone who went to high school in America, I can promise you that it is not all what the movies make it out to be. When you look at the fashion side of high teen, it is primarily inspired by those preppy styles such as tartan patterns, headbands, pleated skirts, tweed jackets, and matching skirt and jacket sets. Wide leg jeans and bright colored crop tops are also staples of this style. Although you can definitely find a variety of young people and celebrities wearing the style in Korea, the popularization has actually been partially attributed to Jennie from Blackpink, who is often seen wearing a lot of vintage pieces from the 90s. I think in part her being a Chanel ambassador does kind of play into the style a bit. You know, when you think of tweed, you think of Chanel, so when you look at some of their pieces, you can definitely see how she would pull influence from that in her style, as well as influence from like 90s and early 2000s trends. It feels like everything Jennie wears gives off this like luxurious vibe, so I do think that that also helped kind of fit the general rich girl aesthetic that the style tends to portray. It matches her image really well, and again, her partnership with Chanel is honestly, it makes the most sense, really. Another idol who I wanted to mention that I have found to wear the style quite a bit is Joy from Red Velvet. From what I could find online, she's actually said before that she watched Gossip Girl and took a lot of inspiration from Blair, even crediting her in an Instagram caption when she posted an outfit picture. And if you go through like any idol's Instagram, you will probably be able to find at least one outfit that definitely matches the style. A lot of groups also have concepts or outfits that are themed around high teen fashion. For example, I know Weki Meki has definitely done some like plaid themed fits that I think are really cool. Among other groups, there's quite a few, if we're being completely honest. If you're looking to find items that match this style, I don't think it's gonna be hard for you, like no matter where you are. Right now, I feel like the 90s and 2000s fashion trend is kind of popular everywhere, but if you are looking for more Korean fashion that is based around this, I would suggest Mix potentially. And then I always kind of like suggesting Yukyu Girls because they're really affordable but also have a little more size variety than a lot of other Korean fashion brands I've found. And if you wanted more outfit inspo, you could always look up high teen fashion on Pinterest. With any trend, I do kind of think it's important to make it your own and not just like follow everything that other people are doing, but there's so many elements of this you could definitely pull from in your daily looks if you're not necessarily trying to go for like the full preppy vibe, you know? It doesn't have to be like fully committed to this, but I do think that there are a lot of cute parts to the style that I wish I could pull off. I will just stick with this cardigan that is making me sweat. Yeah, honestly, that's pretty much it. I just kind of thought it was cool how the 90s and 2000s fashion trend is kind of overlapping in a lot of parts of the world. I will say for me, because I am a bit self-conscious, I think I would just incorporate elements of this style. I don't know if it matches me quite right. I don't know if it fits my vibe, but I do think it's really cute, and honestly, if I can like force myself to try something out of my comfort zone, I definitely would be willing to give it a go. Not quite sure how it would work out, but we would have to see, wouldn't we? What do you think about the high teen style? Let me know in the comments. I am very curious. That's it for the video. I figured it would be pretty short because it's kind of straightforward. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!